Hey guys, today I'm doing an SSD replacement on an HP NV17 laptop. We do this repair service for $69 at PCRepairHelp.net. And the first thing you want to do on this HP NV is just take out the bottom screws. There's two long ones on the side and one short screw in the middle. And the next step is to remove the little rubber stoppers, or what you'd have lay on the desk so it doesn't move anywhere. And those are just kind of held down by a little sticky adhesive that comes up nicely. And I try to lay them so the sticky side up so they don't get stuck on something. So both of these, the top one and the bottom one, are going to need to come off, and they're going to expose the screws on the bottom. I try not to pull too hard because if you stretch those, they don't go back on the same way they came off, so just be careful when you're prying them up. And once you've removed those, you can start removing the screws that are underneath those rubber pieces. And this laptop came into the shop because it was giving a boot device not found. So it ended up just being a bad drive. I don't see too many bad SSDs, but they do pop in every once in a while. And so now that all the screws are out of the bottom, you can use your favorite pry tool. I prefer, in this case, a pretty thin guitar pick. I like to go around the edge of the laptop and just start getting that thing unpried. The little tabs hold it down, so you have to use the guitar pick to kind of get under there and get those unhinged, if you will. And now this one pries up pretty easy. Once you get this up here, you can just remove the bottom. And the SSD drive is held in by a single screw. So you just need to remove that screw, and the drive will pop up as soon as it's removed. And when it's in that popped up position, you can remove it safely. And then I'm replacing it with a Western Digital 500 gigabyte drive. And you just want to slide it in at that same angle that it came out. And then it'll just push back down, and you can screw it back in here. So it's a pretty simple fix on this one. Not too deep to get into this thing. You know, once you got that new SSD on, you can just do all the steps in reverse and put it all back together here. This is also good if you're looking to upgrade that SSD. You know, the price of the terabyte ones have come down so much, and they just keep falling. So at the time of this video, even the 500 gig ones are about $50. So you can easily get a terabyte now for a reasonable price. Also, another note on these HP NV17s, the hinges are extremely weak. Be really careful when you're opening them and shutting them, and especially when you have that bottom panel off and one of the hinge screws removed. You just want to be really careful when you open and shut this thing. Not the hinges will break, but what the hinges screw into is what can break. The little nut will come out of the bottom plastic piece, and the only way to fix that is to replace that whole bottom piece, which is a nightmare. You have to take everything out, motherboard, all that stuff to get to that. So just be careful when you open and shut it. So after I get these last few screws in here, this thing's ready for a Windows 10 reload, and it'll be ready to go out the door. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, give us a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.